Hey, hi everybody, and listen, fellas out there who've been following this. I just want to give you an opportunity to catch the third day replay. Right. Those of you that have been following it, stop using silence as a weapon. This call is ran set up for gentlemen in relationships struggling with internal feelings. Everything's good on the outside, look good, money good, life good, so you think. But when it comes to that intimate relationship and that stepping into that space of vulnerability, stepping into that space of trust, leaving yourself open, you choose silence when things go wrong. You choose silence if your partner's upset or if you made a mistake and you're uncomfortable. And that silence becomes a tool after a while, and you use that to control things. So these last few days, day one, we talked about when pain becomes an excuse. That's right. When it no longer becomes something that protects you, but it becomes an excuse and you use it and use it to your benefit into the demise of your relationship. But day two, we talked about how silence is not always strength, right? Sometimes it's important to keep silent when you're trying to get yourself together. Sometimes it's important to hesitate before you act out and cause a whole lot of things because you didn't think through things, right? But it's not always used as a strength. And today, man, today we got really clean and we got real, right? And today I just want you to hop on and take advantage of the replay which is attached to this thing. Today we talked about stop blaming and start leading. Stop blaming and start leading, right? That silence mechanism. You're blaming, you're creating resentment, you're creating roadblocks, you're creating walls between you and your partner. And you know, fellas, I heard you. I know sometimes in our lives we were vulnerable and we exposed our feelings and we got hurt. Sometimes those feelings got used against us, right? In situations that weren't so much relationship centered, but we were just trying to be who we were. So we guarded ourselves, we became protective of ourselves, but we also used this as a weapon as time goes on. So anyway, I just want you to know I heard you and check out this replay today. And I'm gonna make sure I tell you this. I want you to stop saying this is why, or this is why I am the way I am, rather than choosing something different. Choosing something that says this is where I grow from, and learn to have someone help you grow in these times, right? No more. This is how I am. This is how I used to be, and this is why. To learn how to grow from these moments. So we got 2 more days of this 5 day series we're kicking off, and then we're going to roll into June, man, and just continue in this space. And we want to talk to those fellas out there who are in relationships, married or in good, healthy relationships, but this problem keeps coming up. That problem around vulnerability, that problem around trust, that problem around really getting honest without fear of being compromised. And yeah, it's true that it's happened before, but at some point, right, at some point, you're going to have to look at yourself in the mirror. And that's that mirror moment that we talked about. And really figure out what wound it is that you're running from. What excuses you're telling yourself. Yeah, hey, I've got all of them, fellas. I qualify for this. Yeah, and I share that in these sessions. So I'm not judging by any way. I'm just saying, hey, it's time. It's time to take the responsibility to no longer use blame and shame and step into your truth and your strength, right? So check out, this is day 3. And also, I want to also give you an opportunity for those of you that are been following us. You know, earlier today, you know, I offered, right, 2 things, right? And since then, we added another one. One of them is a 1 hour for anybody that gets this and reaches out and schedules an appointment today, right? A 1 hour discovery call when we talk about this subject and some other things that you may have on your mind that you feel comfortable talking to me about. And then after that, we'll go through an exercise. I'll do a 1 session mirror moment exercise where we talk about awareness. We talk about the routine. We talk about resetting. And there's a lot to each one of those categories. That's just the summary of what it is. And then from there, you know, I'm going to give you another week to 2 weeks to take what we talked about, put it in play, right? something that you can do right away, something simple, something that's easy for you to do, right? I believe in simplicity, right? If too complex, you're never going to do anything. And if you don't take action, everything's going to stay the same. So let's do this. Take advantage of the free call. That's a $2,000 value, right? You get me twice, right? At least over an hour, and then you have an exercise in between there. And it's all focused around standing in your truth. It's all focused on surrendering the ego and the pride and the excuses about what happened to you in the past. And listen, I get it. It's important to be able to have a safe space. And that's where that mirror moment comes in. That's what allows you to step into your own private space, look yourself in the mirror, right? And be prepared for who's looking back at you. When we're talking about how you're behaving in relationships, when we're talking about how, right, you're using silence, the silence treatment. You know what I'm talking about, when you walk quiet and now she's asking you what's wrong, you want to talk about it, and the word's nothing, no, I'm okay, all that crazy. You know, that's it. Ladies, if you're hearing it, I know you know what I'm talking about. So you want to grab your guy if he's in this space and it continues to be a reason, that the relationship stuff stymies out, doesn't evolve, but you want it to. And you know what's going on. So it's time to do something different. So take advantage of the free calls, man, 2 of them. And the exercise in between, make the appointments. I believe the calendar link is in the comments. If I'm not mistaken, let me make sure. Yeah, it's in there. So first people that get me booked by the end of the night, we're going to go through those cycles. And we're going to get started on those right away. So don't hesitate. If you're listening to this and you know somebody, make the reservation for them, make the call for them, right? It's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity to start to do something different and take a journey that you're no longer by yourself, right? And I know for me, man, when I was in this space and I was using silence as a weapon, I really struggled with how I felt about myself, because I knew then that it wasn't right. I knew then there was something else wrong, but I didn't know what exactly. But over the last 30 years, I certainly know what it is, and I've worked with a lot of people on how to uncover that, get it fixed, right? Men in particular, so we can step into our greatness, step into our strength. Oh man, that's what it's all about at Comeback King Enterprises. It's about seeing our comebacks and our struggles in our life as a lifestyle necessary to allow us to be the strength and the people that we should be, and not a limitation, and certainly not an excuse. So let's stop blaming ourselves. Let's stop making excuses for why things haven't changed and why we haven't done anything different. Check out that link, and if you didn't get days 1 and 2, let me know, and I can send you those as well. Click the link, take a look at it, sit down, grab some popcorn, grab your partner, and y'all listen to it. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Hey, we got 2 more days, Saturday and Sunday, same time, 1:30 Central Time. The bonus, make sure, guys. Man, listen, I wish I had that bonus. Someone that would provide what we're going to talk about for me when I was really kind of like, man, frustrated with myself. Knew there was something greater for me to be and do. I just didn't know how to do it. Click the link, schedule the call. If you got any problems, you DM me today so that you still be qualified for that bonus. 2 calls and a exercise with the mirror moment exercise, awareness, rebuilding, and boundaries. Man, all these powerful things, we'll be glad to do these things with you. So don't miss out. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow at 1:30 Central Time, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. All right. Thank you again for Comeback King Enterprises for putting this thing together, and Conversations with Jeff for allowing us to share this space. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Book those calls. Take care. Have a great night. Man, what a fantastic day here. I'm gone, guys. I'll see you later. Click the call. Make it happen. Bye-bye.